Next topic of ours is the sign convention for both lenses, that is convex and concave lens. So you remember in case of mirrors, what we were seeing? We were seeing that anything that is going with the direction of the ray would be taken as the positive. And you know that every time we have seen the ray is going from left to right. So whatever things that is on the left side would be taken as the negative and the things that is on the right side would be taken as the positive here. The direction that is in form of this ray only, in parallel to this ray only, would be taken as positive always, and the direction in opposite direction of the direction of the ray would be taken as negative. That is why it is written here as the minus sign, with the minus sign. So which lens it is? It is concave lens and it is convex lens. Now concave lens, as you can see, we are having an optical center and the focus one, because here the rays that is going to coming parallel to the principal axis are going to diverge like this here. Okay, so we can say that the focus one, that the rays that are coming from the back side of the lens. Okay, so it appears like they all are coming from this side like this. Okay, that is why this one is allotted as the focus one. Okay, and twice the distance of the focus one would be considered as the f2, 2f. Okay, so twice of f1 is 2f1. Here also we are having different focus for this curvature, so f2 and 2f2 is the twice of this focal length. Here in this case, this is convex lens, as you remember. So optical center, and again, so all the rays in case of convex lens is coming like this, parallel to each other, and after refraction are going to meet at a point. So this point here is the position where all the rays are going to meet. This is now called as the f1, and twice of the distance for this f1 would be 2f1. Here this one, because of this curvature, we have to assign this focus also, because light ray could come from this direction too. So this one is considered as 2f2 and then 2f2. Now as you can see students, all the directions that is from here, from this optical center to the left side are taken as negative, and in this case also from the optical center to the negative side, as you can see here, this is also taken as the negative. And the direction from the optical center to the direction of the light ray. Okay, so it is in the direction of the light rays. That is why it is written here as positive. We consider it as, these are sign conventions, students, that we have assigned, that whenever a light ray is coming like this, so it will be considered as this, and if it is going to be against or the opposite direction, so it would be taken as negative. So it would be convenient for us to calculate things. So now this is positive again. Now this is the height of the object is like this, above the axis. So whenever either it is it could be the object or it could be the image, but if it is above the axis, so we will calculate it as positive, and if it is below the axis, we will calculate it as negative. So these are the sign convention, and that are going to be used in the calculation things when we are having lens formula. So according to that we can use these one. So you know that every time object would be remain at the left side. So you can say that object distance always be considered as the negative. Okay, and image, in case of this one, in this convex lens, you know that every image is the real image. So image would always be getting at this side, next side, because the rays are going to refract, and refraction, refracted rays are going to meet here in real. So the images in case of convex lens are going to be positive for first 5 case. For first 5 case, 1 to 5th case, it is going to be positive. And the last case, when we were getting the virtual image, so we would be negative in that case. Yes, so because the image would be at this side only. So similarly here, we are having two cases for the concave lens. You know that in this type we were getting only and only two cases, and according to that always we were having the virtual image. So each and every image for this one would be of negative sign. So here are some basic things that you are going to need to remember while calculating things. When you are going to get a question, so according to that, you must know where the object must be placed. If the object is placed in front of the lens, like suppose for 5 meter, okay, so what you are going to write, you are not just put the 5 value at there directly. You have to put the minus sign also, because you know that object is always at the left side. So that is the rule. That is why this sign convention is very important, and I hope you remember all these small tips and tricks for following question and answers.